Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Zmoney Gaming HD, and this is part two of the updated original World Trade Center. So let's just get started from here. All right. So on last video, you guys should have. I told you guys that you needed those two lobbies. The lobby tutorial that I did. That's the tutorial that you need for this for these two lobbies. So once you have these two tutorials down, and you have the whole lobby there, this is the next part we do after the lobby. So you want to come over here, right, where the lobby finishes, where the trident ends, right here, before it gets to before it goes to the maintenance area. So from there, you want to go one block behind. So you're going to get stone. I use stone. You guys can use whatever you want. I use stone. So instead of putting it right here, that is just doesn't look good at all. You got to go one block back. So go one block back and go four up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you do that all one block back. So give an example, right? So I'm gonna go four up. So starting from like inside of the trident right here, inside, I'm gonna go four. So 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. And you want to bring the whole four all the way across to the other side. And then now what you want to do after that is, this is a thing that I did with my World Trade Center. Thing I like to do is okay, so after you put four up, get quartz, right? Get quartz and put one layer of quartz behind the stone that you just placed down. One wall to the other side. And then if you have it right, there should be a space right here. You just bring it all down just like that. And leave one space for stone right here. Leave one space over there for stone. And on the other side, do the same thing as well. Leave one space for stone. So after that, it's going to look something like this. Now, what you also have to do is leave a space for blocks court, block of, I said blocks court, a chorus block, right? And then all you want to do is like wrap it around the behind the stone. So if you have stone lined up, all you have to do is behind the stone, do one layer, right? So get this, one layer, and make sure there's one layer behind all the stones. So you want to wrap it around the whole entire lobby. Wrap it around, or above the lobby. And so now what you want to do is after that, you want to go one more back, right? So this is what it should look like. Stone, quartz, and then block of coal behind it. The block of coal is going to be 4 blocks up. So you got to do is build 4 blocks up and literally make a wall. And on these corner parts, we don't want it to be like if you're on a plaza standing somewhere. I don't know if you can see it. You can. You're going to be standing there. You're probably going to see the inside of a column, or you're probably going to see the sky like you see now. So we don't want that. So we got to block it up with coal. Just to make it like this. So now there will be no more sky problems in the background. Just look like this. Now, I put the iron bars there because I've seen a picture where it's like, it's something where, I don't know which building it was in, but it's something like this. And then you could see like a little gate behind the, like it was a little gate behind the columns of the maintenance area, which we are in. So, yes, that is how I just seen it in that picture, so I wanted to put it in Minecraft just to add, more realism into it. If you guys don't want to put that, you don't have to, but that is just, a good suggestion that you should do. Now, once you have this, and you need to do this on all 4 sides. If you didn't know that, you're new to the World Trade Center. But you need to do it on all 4 sides. So I only did it on 2 because don't worry about that. I needed to post this video, so yeah, you need to do it all around. And then now I'm going to tell you guys the floors, how we're going to do floors. Alright, so originally, let's see, there's different versions you can do. If you want an antenna, there's a version where you can 10 floors each section of the building. There are 3 sections of the building, right? So the first section before the maintenance area, you can do 10 in the middle, 10 on the top 10. That's how you can have an antenna. If you want an antenna. Because I know the World Trade Center kind of looks empty without one. I mean, to me it doesn't, because Twin Towers will always be the Twin Towers no matter what. So I'm honestly going to go without an antenna. Now without an antenna, this is what we're going to do. So starting from this, right? Oh, on the top, forgot this part. On the top right here, you want to put coal up here, right? So it should be 4 up, and then go, when it's 4 up, go 1 more, 5, and then bring over that 5. So it's connecting to the next gray part that we have right here. And then after that, then you want to go up 3. So we started off 4, space by 4, and then 3. And then after this 3, there's going to be a space of 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, all the way up. Alright, so I'll say this again. So it started off at 4, right? Where the trident is, go to where your trident is. Right here, you got to go up 4. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there, just like that. Then space 4 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here. And then it's going to go back to 1, 2, 3. And just in case you need to see it again, this is what it looks like on the inside. Make sure you put it on the inside. You don't have to put the gate if you don't want to. You don't have to do all this. You could really put it right here if you really didn't care, but you know, put it like that. Then once you finish, now you can come up to the floor part. Now the floor part is this floor part that I'm doing is different. And for the sky lobbies, you can use the one in the tutorial, or you can use this little suggestion thing that I'm doing. So if you want no antenna, this is how we're going to do no antenna. We're going to go, remember, the floors are going to be 3 and then 2. So 3, 2, 3, 2, just like that. All the way up. Alright, so we're going to start from right here. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now we got 14 on the first part, right? And I believe if I remember from earlier, it's 13, 13. So we got 14, 13, 13. But I'm going to still count it regardless, just so I can get you guys the right number. So the bottom part is going to be 14. The 2 upper parts are 13. Now let me go just count it right now before you guys put anything. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, so 13, 13. Alright, so remember the bottom first section of the building, it's going to be 14. Mid section of the building, it's going to be 13. And the top of the building is also 13. So 14, 13, 13. And now when you get to the top, let me see what floors are on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, there was 2 floors right here. So once you get up here, right? It used to be like this. That's why. It used to be 1, 2, 3. And then there you go. That's what it should look like, or it used to look like. But now, since I remembered that we're going to be putting a restaurant in here, we're going to just make it like that so I have extra space to put what we need to put in there. So you should build all the way to the top. For the north tower, you got to go all the way to the top, so there's no more building. See height limit? Got to build all the way to the top. And when you want to build to the top, make sure you do it like this so you guys don't mess up when you do it. You want to make sure there's your side should be 3. Then you want to bring them out this way. So when you get them up to a certain height, bring them out this way. But you got to go all the way to the top so you know where the top is. Basically, and when you get to the top, then what you want to do is go down by 2, right? So when you reach the height, go down by 2, and then extend these going the ways of the building, and go up 1, and then literally indent it. So we're gonna do like this. Oh, right there. Couldn't do it like that. Yeah, let's do it like that. Wait. Okay, we can do it like, yeah, we're gonna do it like this. So not this, we're gonna do it like this. Alright, and then the top part, there should be 265 blocks of height limit. So that's what a height limit is, and that's how far down we have. And the reason why I'm doing it this high, because I want, I'm pretty sure everybody doesn't want small towers. So if they're huge towers, it's gonna look, it's gonna look nice, especially with the buildings around it, how tall they are, how they stand out. So yes. Now for like I said, if you guys want to put an antenna on top, the first section of the building is gonna be 10 floors, mid section is gonna be 10 floors, and the top is gonna be 10 floors. Now when you have 10, 10, 10 like that, then you can do the roof the same way I did it. You can make it bigger if you have enough room, or if you want a large antenna, then do it the way I did it. So the roof part right here, this last mechanical area that I did, this is okay. So we're gonna do it like this. Okay, we're gonna get stone brick stairs. We're gonna put clay at this should be the last marking right here. So you see how we got 3, 2. If you went up 13, that's what it should look like. If you went up 13, and then now you want to destroy that, right? Come down to this one and place one right here. Make sure you have enough, like a lot of room up top, like enough room up top. All right, and now what we're gonna do we're gonna start from top and then we're gonna go down to bottom. So so it's not confusing. So when you start from the top, you have 3 iron blocks, 1, 2, 3, like that, right? And then right here, you're gonna go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh Jesus, sticky keys. 9. All right. So just in case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So you're gonna go 9 down from the top, and when you do 9 down from the top, behind it you want to put 2 stone. So starting from 9 right here, I'm gonna put a stone behind 9. You want to put a stone behind 8, basically. If you count from up, these are 9, 8, and 9 right here. You want to put 2 blocks and just bring them this way towards the rest of the building. And yeah, it's the rest of the building you guys should have. You should have the other side coming up to the top, connecting around all 4 sides. And then, let me finish this. So, oh, I'm missing a part. Make sure it's connecting to the wall, by the way, so you don't have something looking like that. Alright. So now what we want to do is the 2 stone blocks that we just placed, you want to get stone brick stairs and put them on the one that is like at the edge. So the second one basically. Put one right here. And put one right here. It should look like this. Don't put it up here. You got to leave 1 block space up here. And now for the top, we're not gonna go back another one and put white down. We're just gonna go back 1 and put block of coal down. 1, not 2. All right, so there won't be any block right here. We're just gonna go back 1, and then we're gonna build this. So if you count from the top, 1, 2, this is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 5. So after this part, go back 1 and go 5 down. And after you go 5 down, make sure you fill it in. I guess this will probably go right here too. Right here. Fill it in, and then come back up 1, right? So you're not building the gray down here. Make sure the gray is touching the column, so it's not back here. Make sure it's up here touching the column. And then there's your 2. And then now from up here, from once you have this, I'm gonna put it right here so you guys can see. Once you have this, then you go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you go down 7 blocks, and then that's where you should have 3 right here. And then continuing 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, like the regular fourth. That's what it should look like, this top part. And this is the part that it should look like all around. And I don't know what happened here. So from the bottom, you go to the right here, pull right there, pull right there. Make sure it's touching the actual, like the middle part of the trident, because if you look down there, I don't know if you guys can see it, but right there, you can see the middle part of the trident is equal to this right here. So make sure it's branching off the middle part of the trident and not branching off the side. Like, not like that. Don't make it do that. Make it branch off the middle part. And then when you go up, it'll go back in to this part. And then this is what it should end up looking like. Now this is going to go around the whole top of the building. The whole entire top of the building. That's what it's going to go around. And so now from here, the sky lobbies are going to be the same exact ones that we used, that I did in the other video, the maintenance area. The sky lobbies are going to go, above here. So this would be 77, 78, and down there would be 43, 44. So right here, for the maintenance mechanical area, just get remember, before I do this, the bottom, if you want no antenna, 14, 13, 13. With the antenna, 10, 10, 10, all the way up. But since I'm doing 14, 13, 13, right here, it's just like a regular floor right here. So what I did is you count 13 up from the first mechanical area. You count 13 up, and then the one above 13, you go 3 up with coal. If you guys want to use stone, you can use stone. You're welcome to use whatever block you want. But in this instance, I'm using coal. And you want to go 1 back. Remember, there's no white on these. There's no white area. There's just, you go 1 back. And then it should look like that. It should look like that all the way across. And if you want to add something, I think this might be too dark for the building. You can add this if you want. It might be, yeah, this might be a little bit too dark for this. But if it's either, you can use this one, or you can use light gray stain. Whichever one you think looks better on the building, you guys can use, but that is one thing. And also you can use this for the tridents as well, if you want. I'm not going to use it, but if you guys want to, since this is plaza level right here, you can do something like this. Sorry, this mouse and keyboard is crazy. Like, I always use controller, but this time it just, yeah, it's hard times. But yeah, you want to bring this all the way up until about right here. So this is if you guys want the this on the bottom. You don't have to. Like I said, I'm not doing it. I'm just showing you what it will look like on the bottom. And then, yes, that's what it should look like. And same thing for the south tower as well. Everything that I'm doing on this tower, you do over here, except for the roof. The roof, you got to bring 1 down. All right, because the north tower was taller than the south tower. So instead of going to height limit for the roof of the south tower, you got to go 1 below. So I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, make sure you guys do that. If you want, realism trades and twin towers, make the south tower shorter than the north tower. I did it by 1 block. I don't know how many. If you want to do it by more than 1, you're more than happy to. But if you do that more than 1, it's going to be less space for an observation deck in the south tower. So basically, on top of south tower, you do the same exact thing that's on here. Do the same thing, but make sure it's not height limit. You can't have it on height limit. You got to do it 1 down. All right, so please don't make it touch height limit, because if you do, then they're both going to be the same. They're going to be the same height. And that's one thing that we don't want. They're not the same height. So Yeah, this is and for the floors, make sure you have the three major stairways in the elevator shaft. I'm gonna just do that next video. I'm gonna put that in the next video, the elevator shaft, and hopefully by next video I'll actually have floors. Hopefully in a tower or two maybe. Um, and then yeah, we're gonna do the what should be inside of the floors, like the elevator lobbies with the elevators, the stairs, and yes, that's what we have to do. If you guys don't want to put stairs, you don't have to, but I figured I would put the stairs in the right places with elevators in them. And yeah, I figured I wasn't gonna do the lobby. I wasn't gonna do a tutorial in the lobby right now because I already have a video out of that. So I just said, I'll just use that, put it in this one, and yes. So that is pretty much it. And remember, all you got to do now is literally fill in the floors. That's like all you got to do. Build all the way up to height limit for North Tower, and one below height limit for South Tower, and use the same exact floor. Remember, lower section 14, mid section 13, top section 13. So 14, 13, 13. Use the same thing on here, but just remember, one down from the top, from the sky limit, one down, and this should be good. Now, if you guys didn't get how tall the tridents were in the lobby video, I don't know if I forgot if I explained it or not, but for the first section, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're gonna go up 6, and then at the top two, right here, you want to put quartz. You want to bring the quartz all the way to the other side. And remember, it is 10 tridents on the corner, spaced by 2, in the middle, spaced by 3. And then after you finish that, so look, here's another look at it. All right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on 5, 6, you want to put the 2 quartz behind it, one behind it, and that's it. And then after that, you want to go up 4. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th block, that's when you place another quartz line, but this time not 2, it's just 1, and wrap it around the whole lobby. And then the rest, I believe it's 14 blocks. No, I don't think so. And the rest is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 up. So it's 5, no, 6 down here, right? 6, including these two, 6, then 5, then 10 on top. Alright, and this is just optional, this part right here. You don't have to, but if you want, like I said, I'm not going to do it, but if you want to, you guys are free to put it there. It's your World Trade Center. So, yeah, in our next video, I hope I can, I was really just trying to rush this out so I can get a part 2 out, but I hope I can actually have, buildings next time. Maybe I'll hurry up and build the 2 buildings by the time the next part comes out, and then we can move on to stuff that we need to put in them and whatnot. Like the stairs, next video, I'm going to show you guys how to do the stairways, the elevators inside, and yeah, shoot up like that. You guys don't have to, you don't have to put the elevators in there if you don't want to, but stairs, I would suggest you do. So yes, and yeah, there's a lot of parts to this. I'm just now thinking about it. There's gonna be a lot of parts. Marriott 4, 5, 6, and then 7, then Plaza, and then Mall, and then Marriott lobby maybe question mark. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that I need to get over in the tutorials, but we will get there. We will get there. So if you guys are enjoying and you guys want another video, I will try to get it out. I'll try to get it out as soon, but I'm really trying to have a building here so it doesn't look like, like this, empty. So you guys can see what my world is looking like, just so you can compare it to yours, see what you're doing wrong and stuff like that. So it might be like a while before the second one comes out, just so I can at least have one building down, and then we can get to the rest of the buildings and lobbies. Maybe for 4. I know there's a lobby for 3 that I know how to do, and lobby for 7. And then yes, we will all get that too in the other videos. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And make sure that you guys, if you haven't already, or if you have, thank you. Make sure you guys check out the Roblox game. It's called Original World Trade Center. There's been an update. I have 130 Liberty Street, the um the bank that's across like Liberty Street, literally right here. It's across from it's in the middle of like right there. So if you look across right there, the bridge connects to it. That building, I have that building now finished, and it is in Original World Trade Center world for Roblox. If you haven't, go check it out. And if you have and you haven't seen the update, go check it out. Tell me what you guys think. And I will see all of you guys in the next video. Peace. I'm out.